Twitter, the second largest social networking site behind Facebook, has grown tremendously in the past couple of years. In fact, from 2010 to 2011, the average number of tweets a day nearly tripled from 50 million to 140 million. Millions of those tweets are from the 17% of Twitter users who are between the ages of 13 and 25, many of which are students. With so many students tweeting, some high school teachers and college professors alike are encouraging their students to ask questions in class via Twitter using hashtags to stream discussions. As much as Twitter can be helpful in schools, it can also cause a lot of unwanted attention. Emma Sullivan, an 18-year-old girl from Kansas, tweeted at Governor Brownback during her school trip to the Kansas state capitol. Her tweet read, "Just made mean comments at Governor Brownback and told him he sucked, in person. Hashtag he blows a lot." The governor's director of communications contacted Emma's principal, who told her to write an apology. The Twitter world was outraged at the governor for punishing a girl who had her freedom of speech. Emma went from 60 followers to over 10,000. So, was it ethical for Emma to tweet such a negative comment about the governor?
Get this girl in trouble for something that she said, and she has a freedom of speech, and you can debate whether or not she was disrespectful, but you cannot debate the fact that she has the right.
How about Governor Brownback's director of communications? Should she have done anything at all?
That's the clearest takeaway from this whole situation. They should have done nothing. First of all, she's a constituent. She has a right to say whatever she wants to say. And then if you look at her account, when she tweeted, she had 60 followers, and they were all friends. And she was tweeting about Twilight and Justin Bieber, not an influencer. And so, of course, the government should monitor social media and hear what people are saying. That's useful. But absolutely no, they should not have done anything. And just because you have information doesn't mean you have to do something about it.
With Twitter growing so rapidly, how do students like Emma find those ethical guidelines on Twitter?
Most of these kind of ethical lapses are because people just don't think, and I think that the speed of the medium and now everybody with smartphones is what makes it great, which is an explanation for its success. But I think it's also where the ethical minds are to be located.
I counsel my students and any young adults that I run into to have what they say on Twitter be a representation of your best self. And even though you're nominally just tweeting to your friends, these are also public documents that anybody can read. About personal branding a lot for students, and I really encourage students to basically each tweet is like a brick, and over time you can build something with those bricks. And so build something purposeful, build a cathedral as long as you're doing the work. Use Twitter to help you advance your long-term strategic goals. That's my wish. In the old days we used to say measure twice, cut once. I would say think twice, tweet once.